What they say is true. When a video that you post weeks ago can go viral, that's what happened to me. Da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. My phone just keeps going off. So I'm going and looking back at my commissions and I'm shaking my husband. I said, "We've made sales." So I started the very beginning of October and then I quit my job in December. I actually started clocking in and treating this as a job, but I love my job. So I try to entertain people, but also push a product and show what we love at the same time. And those two things really have driven my success.
Are there any tips you'd give for, like, how we can accomplish what you've accomplished?
I don't have to do what I've gone viral with for my lives.
If you're going live the same time someone who goes on the regular, you're not gonna get the traffic that you wanna get.
Welcome back to Brands Meet Creators. We're a team of expert content creators that help other creators make money creating content and grow in their career. Whether you're focusing on UGC, TikTok Shop, the Amazon Influencer Program, or you simply want to grow your own social media accounts, we're here to help you. You can even join our Brands Meet Creators Academy, where you'll have access to weekly live coaching calls, exclusive brand opportunities, a 24/7 supportive creator community, and online courses and tools that will teach you how to make better content and get paid to do it. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, this is the place to connect with coaches and other creators. And you can even get started with our academy for free by using the link below. Now let's get into today's video.
Hello, everyone. My name is Roxanne Wilson. I go by Rox Talk Show on TikTok, and I am all about TikTok Shop Live. Y'all, when you hear who I get to interview and who you get to hear from, you're like, oh my gosh. I think it's going to feel like you're just like her. If you're someone who has been watching TikTok Shop Lives and thought, gosh, I'd really love to do that. You've been having some success on your videos, but you're just thinking to yourself, golly, how can I take it to the next level? How can I switch to lives? I've got the perfect person for you. So I'm so excited for you to meet Cassie Avery. She is a juggernaut when it comes to TikTok Shop. We're going to hear about her story and how she got there. Cassie, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. I'm really excited about this.
I watch you because we're in the same space. We're in the home space. So tell us how you got involved with TikTok Shop. How long have you been doing TikTok Shop? Tell us all the tea.
I got approved into the program in August of 2024. I was still working full time as a registered nurse. So I wasn't super active on TikTok Shop. I maybe posted once in a blue moon. And it was probably the end of September when, and what they say is true, when a video that you post weeks ago can go viral. That's what happened to me. It was a laundry detergent video that I posted, and I was at the beach with my family, and I was like, oh my God, my phone just keeps going off. Da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. So I'm going and looking back at my commissions and I'm shaking my husband. I said, "We've made sales. I'm done. I'm quitting my job. It's over." When that happened, I was like, oh, wow, this is legit. This is for real. So I started the very beginning of October. I started once a day and then I quit my job in December. So
Oh,
not
you're
even 2 months
good.
later.
I would have thought you were doing this much longer, honestly.
No.
Before we go any further, I'd like to know, are there any tips you'd give for, like, how we can accomplish what you've accomplished?
Honestly, I have two slogans that I love to live by. The first is, the moment that I stopped treating TikTok as a hobby is when I noticed a change. I actually started clocking in and treating this as a job, but I love my job, so I don't mind clocking in. It's not the dreadful 9 to 5. This is bringing me income. It's paying my rent, my mortgage, food. So I'm going to treat it like it's a business. And then secondly, entertainment sells. Think about when you first downloaded TikTok. I would love to laugh at the couples who would do funny videos. During COVID, I always remember the dad who acted like a dinosaur destroying his house with the kids. We download TikTok to be entertained and to laugh. So I try to entertain people, but also push a product and show what we love at the same time. And those two things really have driven my success.
You were on one of my calls the other day and you were like, I want to go live. I'm like, oh my gosh, Cassie's here. That's so exciting. You're having so much success making videos. Why would you want to now go live?
Why stop with one thing when you can do everything? I'm having some serious FOMO when I see you going live. I see our guy Garen going live. I follow this girl who promotes umbrellas, and when I get into her lives, there's hundreds of people in there. I was like, if they can do it, I can do it.
I love that. You said, listen, if I need to be good at one thing, why can't I do something else? And you're not afraid of that. Some of the biggest reasons that we're not as successful with TikTok because we do not believe in ourselves and we're afraid of failure. Where does that come from for you?
My mom definitely raised a strong, independent woman. I'm one of those people that I look in the mirror and said, "You're gonna crush it today." Might be the Leo in me. My birthday's in August. I'm an August Leo. That's just where it stems from.
If you are a TikTok Shop affiliate and you want to maximize your earnings, we want to send you our free TikTok Shop newsletter. In the newsletter, you will get the latest tips, trending hooks, insider updates, all delivered straight to your inbox. And you can even unlock bonus commission on the hottest trending products. All you have to do is sign up using the link below.
You've always had that confidence. If someone's listening, you're like, I don't have that confidence. I believe that everyone had that confidence at some point in your life. Something might have stopped and stifled it, but I'd encourage you to use this journey of TikTok or of creating to say, what would happen if I let that little girl or that little boy out again and was fearless? That's when things happen.
A lot of people come to me and ask, aren't you afraid of what people are going to think about you? Are those people paying my bills? You just have to let it out. Go make your bills, go make your money, and don't worry about anybody.
And if they are paying your bills, then awesome. They need to pay
Right?
more. They need to 10 times it by 10, and then we can say what they want to say. Well, now all these things you're saying right now, I think really play into success in lives. What's been step one for you about going live?
My most viral product is the vac mop. So I was like, well, if I'm selling the vac mop in videos, why can't I sell it in lives? So I reached out to the brand because I'm the brand's top seller. I listen to all your recordings, and so I know the things that I need to ask for. And so I asked, they gave me the flash sale, and I maybe had 2 people in my room, and it was like crickets. I was talking to a wall, and it was not selling.
You can see this screen right here tells you the battery life. It has like a little circle and it kind of like highlights what's going on. And then also on that same screen, you're going to be able to see what mode you're in and you can adjust it. All right, guys, this flash sale is incredible. You are not going to get this flash sale anywhere else. When you leave this live, the prices are going to jack right back up. That rapid wash is going to go back up to almost like $280. And then the new 400 on the right is going to go back up to about $160 is what TikTok has it priced at right now. In my live right now, you can get it for $149.
I just don't get it because I can sell these things like hotcakes in a video. I can make it fun. And then the live, it just hits different for me.
You were selling it at the best price possible out there?
Yes.
Did you do a video warming it up?
No.
I got to tell you, because you are already a video juggernaut, one of the things that I've been seeing that has worked since the great blackout, warming up your lives with a video. That video can be anywhere from 5 minutes before, sometimes I'm just 1 minute before, in talking with TikTok and their live team. They even say like doing it like 3 days before is even the best. But I would say, especially since you already have that video traffic going, try doing that with whatever you do. That'd be number one, I would say. Number two, how long was your live?
Oh God, 30 minutes?
Did you enjoy what you were doing?
No.
Was it entertaining?
Not really. Not like my videos.
You weren't in your video space.
No.
How do we in your video space?
We convinced my husband to go live with me. Yeah. That would be step number one, but I can make it entertaining without him. I think we've decided that I don't have to do what I've gone viral with for my lives. I can do something that entertains me and brings me joy if I want to go live with something for hours.
You didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing you say you don't really want to clean for 2 hours. No. Well, I think that's number one. I think if you don't love it, it's hard to go live with it for a long period of time because you are repeating yourself. And of course, it's awesome because you get to demo something. But if you're not enjoying it, someone can tell something's kind of off. What did the actual setup look like for your video?
This time I was not in it. I just had the vac mops and I was using my fingers and pointing. But I've been in a live when I would promote Ninja products. Re-listening to one of your recordings, I heard you say you cannot go live when someone is going live that the algorithm already likes. I'm pretty sure you were live with all your Ninja stuff. And I went live with my Ninja Possible cooker. I was enjoying cooking dinner. I listened to your live the next day and I was like, well, that answers that problem.
I don't want to scare you from good, but I will. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. If they already know you for Ninja, they're not going to bring people to me for Ninja when you're live.
Correct. And what she's talking about is the way the algorithm works. You have to prove yourself with whatever you're selling on the live. If you're going live with something new, but someone who's been doing it for months and months every day, like myself, and I've proven that you send people to my room, you're gonna get sales and people are gonna watch for a while. It's easy choice for the algorithm. If you're out there going, this didn't work, I don't understand. And maybe you're selling like Nello, or maybe you're selling Goalie, doesn't matter. If you're going live the same time someone who goes on the regular, you're not gonna get the traffic that you wanna get. That's number one. What is it that you're passionate about that you think you wanna go live with?
It's a $30 water table. They approved it. I got it within 2 days. I was going to get all of my pricing, getting my list of things to talk about ready, and under my free samples content, it's gone. It says product no longer available. And now I need to figure out something because I really was passionate about the outdoor children's stuff. And I haven't seen anything except for that
Have you reached out to the company and said, what's going on?
on WhatsApp and on Mess and through TikTok and crickets.
Oh,
So I'm thinking it might not be a good one to go anyways. God maybe it steered me away for a reason.
and there's no other water tables yet.
No, none that have good reviews. That one was the best.
Do you base things on reviews?
I do reviews, star ratings, how many have sold, and price point.
When it comes to live and going viral with live, you're viral already, you're just going to viral it again. Sometimes, if it's something you think is awesome or you're interested in, don't rely on the reviews and the amount sold. If you're the first person to the pie, that could be very interesting. Maybe you get a bunch of samples for all these water tables. One might surprise you. Sometimes the review, it could be for a reason like, you messed up my order. I didn't get it. It took too long, or I thought it was going to be this. And if the reason they're giving it bad reviews is because of something that could have actually been solved by a better video or live, then you have an opportunity to be like, when you first get it, you've got to put water in it. I don't know. Because if you're the first to the water table, it can make a difference. If it's not a sample that you like, you can just say, hey, not what I thought it was. And TikTok will let it move on or you return it.
That makes a lot of sense.
So if not water table, where are we going?
I definitely want to hop on the outdoors bandwagon with it warming up outside. I have the outdoor furniture, 2 chairs and a little table in the middle, and I was going to post a video for them. They only have 20 left in stock.
Are they
And
getting more?
They had hundreds. They
Wow.
haven't answered me yet. I also have a fire pit, so I was thinking of doing that. I'm in the outdoor aspect. That's where my head's at right now.
I think that a lot of times with outdoors, we lean into a thing we see all the time. But like you're doing with the water table, what can you do that's a little bit, tweak it a little bit from what you're seeing? How do you go about searching for things?
I don't even have a rhyme to my rhythm. I just think of an idea. I just typed in the search bar toddler water table. What pops up TikTok Shop and all of the water tables that are for sale. I went to the video that had the most traction, the most clicks, and the most units sold, and that's how I chose mine.
I think everyone is looking for how do you search and find that perfect thing. And what you said, there's no rhyme or reason to it. If we could figure out the best way to search for the next hot product, you'd be a millionaire just showing that. So can we just level set for a second? This is not your first rodeo going live.
Correct.
You've done it before.
On another platform, but I've
Mhm.
also gone live on TikTok.
I realize there's a lot of people out there who have gone live on the Book of Faces, but they're afraid to go live on TikTok. Why do you see or might see any hesitation from someone who's done the Book of Faces before and now is going live on TikTok?
The community aspect over on that platform is completely different. It was very friend oriented, family oriented. I would be having conversations with people all of the time. It was very fun. It just had a different energy, a different vibe. When I'm on TikTok, I'm newly going live. I'm not established. It's crickets. All I'm seeing on my screen is so-and-so's joined your live, and that's it. There's no comments, nothing.
What keeps you going when that happens?
Honestly, right now, nothing. I need to get a better mindset of it's okay that that's not happening. It's really hard.
It is. It is very hard. What I would say is this: let some people know when you're going live. Especially in the community, let us know when you're going live and we can support you and come in there. When there's someone in there rah-rahing you or feeding you with questions, that can get things going. Because when someone sees someone doing something, like, I can make a comment too. Also, ask for what you want. Ask for comments, ask for likes, ask for shares, and that can help as well too. The most important thing I would say is take a Post-it, cover the number of the people in your room so you cannot see it because you're agnostic to that, especially when you're getting started. You're going live to let the algorithm get to know, okay, this is my situation. I'm here. You will see me, algorithm. So your goal, just set a time goal. Okay, I'm going to go live for an hour. Or I'm agnostic. If I see a comment, awesome. Make sure that you celebrate that person, celebrate that comment so people realize, oh, she acknowledges those. Once you get into that rhythm, your next goal is go for add to carts. Still not looking at how many people in the room. See how many add to carts you can get because an add to cart comes faster than a sale. Then you know at least if the thing you're offering, people are interested in. If you're going, you're like, I'm just going to go have fun, then that entertainment comes. And when people are having fun, they will stay. They might be like, I don't have a toddler. I don't know a toddler. I don't need a water table, but this is fun. So I'm going to keep watching her. And when she does sell something that I need, or maybe I'll go to her videos and buy the mop, all of a sudden they're like, okay, she's my girl. How's your month going in general?
This month is slower, but there's a reason. I just went through a pretty big move with a toddler. It's been pretty tough, so I haven't been able to grind like I normally do. I'm still making more than what I made as a registered nurse.
That doesn't suck.
Yeah, no.
Let's go back to the word grind because you used the word grind happily. How is that for you? How is grinding
Like I said earlier, I enjoy what I do. I know that if I put in the work, I'm going to see what I want to see. It's when I don't grind that I'm kind of miserable and I have nobody to blame but myself. So when I wake up and choose to grind, that's when I know I'm going to have a great day.
people have a different connotation for grinding. So when people hear grind something, they feel like it's going to be heavy. It's all work. If you put in the work, you're going to get your output. Work could be one video a day. It could be I go live once every other day. Your work could be completely different than Cassie's. I love the fact that you define grinding as basically you getting up and you doing what you need to do, not pushing yourself to a limit where you're about to just collapse.
Yep, I know my limits. That is a non negotiable. I don't push past my limits because that's when I burn.
How did you learn your limits?
My grind has not always been easy. It has been heavy at some points. I had a really hard time with comparing myself to others' success. And I think a lot of people just starting are guilty of that. And as soon as I let that go and I started being true to who I am on TikTok, it all changed.
I can relate to that. I, for so long, was trying to do the video thing, get to 100 videos to do all this. And that's just not me. I'm not a video girl. When I had an epiphany, BMC helped me with an epiphany of realizing you're a live girl and don't feel like you have to do videos. Just don't do them. I was like, okay, I'm not going to. And that's when things took off. Y'all might be hearing things from me or another coach or watching random TikTok videos telling you how to do it right. You always have to use that through a filter of knowing yourself and how it works for you. And that is okay. Never feel like, oh my gosh, I didn't get to where I want to be yet because I didn't do it exactly how Roxanne said to do it or how Cassie did it. If you try and be Cassie or if you try and be me, you're not going to be you. And I know it's cliche, but you're the best you out there.
Amen.
Before
Yep.
we close up, what does April look like for you?
I am planning on a big month. I told my husband that I hired a virtual assistant. I'm still having to pinch myself, but I am all about investing in your success. You have to spend money to make money. And I really think that February may have been my best month yet, but I'm on track to make April my best ever
I love that.
because of the steps that I've taken to get there.
You get to a certain point and then you got to build the structure to get to the next point. March was a little bit of a plateau. Isn't it funny that the shortest month was your best month? Isn't that funny how that works?
Yes.
I do find it ironic that getting a virtual assistant was the hard part for you.
Yeah.
And yet but you quit your job. It was
Mhm.
already a done deal for you.
Oh, yeah. I think I quit my job because I knew that was holding me back. I knew what I could do on TikTok if I quit my job. So I'm excited for April.
Thank you so much. This has been a great conversation. Watching your journey has been exciting. I'm like, Cassie, she's killing it in all these places. And I think that if anything, we've learned that the way that you've done it is by being authentically you and you're letting your confidence shine through. Those who are been nervous about, can I do lives now too? You're never know unless you try. And I think Cassie, you're a great inspiration for that. How do we find you?
On TikTok, my main page is Cassie Avery TTS.
Awesome. Y'all follow her, watch her videos. You will see some viral magic there. And then if you see that red circle on the right hand side of the screen, she's live. Get in there.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Cassie. I
you
appreciate
are
you.
welcome. Yeah.